Hi, Professor Wainaina here, your 5 minutes teacher on education, childhood, youth, parenting, and all things school. Welcome. What would you think if I told you that your child's screen time is quietly stealing their potential 1 hour at a time? It is not just their attention that's at stake. New research reveals that children as young as 4 years old are paying a hefty price for screen indulgence, poor vocabulary, weaker communication, struggles with writing and numeracy, and even limited social skills. And this isn't a vague correlation. The findings draw a clear line. The longer the screen exposure, the steeper the educational and social decline. You might believe that your child's screen habits are harmless, perhaps even educational. After all, plenty of apps promise to teach letters, numbers, and even critical thinking. But here's the hard truth. Every moment a child spends glued to a screen is a moment they are not engaged in more enriching activities, playing, talking, building, or imagining. By the time a child exceeds just 90 minutes of screen time daily, they are already falling below average in foundational skills compared to their peers. The trajectory worsens dramatically for children clocking over 2.5 hours a day, landing them in the bottom third of their class by the age of 8. What does this mean for your child? It means they might struggle to keep up, not because they lack ability, but because their time has been spent passively absorbing rather than actively engaging beyond academics. Their social world suffers too. Researchers found these children were more likely to play alone, less liked by their peers, and less inclined to share or show consideration. Imagine the profound invisible barriers being erected between your child and the world around them, or by the flicker of a screen. And let's be clear about the trade offs. A tablet might keep your child entertained, but it cannot replace face to face interaction where they learn to read emotions, negotiate relationships, or navigate conflict. No app can replicate the tactile discovery of stacking blocks or solving puzzles with their hands. And no video game comes close to the cognitive demands of listening to a story read aloud by someone who loves. So, what can you do to safeguard your child's development? The international recommended limit is 1 hour of screen time per day for children under 5, and studies confirm that children who stay within this boundary fare better across the board. These kids show stronger language skills, fewer behavioral challenges, and greater social confidence. The secret isn't just about reducing screens, it's about replacing that time with something far more valuable. Instead of handing them advice, try engaging them in activities that stretch their curiosity and creativity. These moments not only stimulate their cognitive growth, but also nurture the bond between you and your child, something no screen could ever replicate. Change can be challenging, especially if your child has grown accustomed to this digital scourge. Start small, introduce no screen zones in your home or device free times while the kids is at home. Replace passive screen time with something interactive, a board game, a puzzle, or even a conversation. The goal isn't perfection, but progress. Consider that every minute reclaimed from the screen is a step towards reclaiming your child's future. The stakes are high, very high. Childhood is fleeting, And the foundations laid in these early years determine not only educational success, but also the ability to thrive in relationships, careers, and life itself. You don't get a second chance to give your child the right start. Limiting screen time isn't about depriving them. It's about giving them back the world that screens take away, a world where they can play, connect, and grow into their fullest potential. Think of screen time limits as more than a rule. They are an investment in your child's intellectual and emotional wealth. Letting screens babysit your child might feel like a harmless shortcut, but it comes at a devastating cost. Don't let their potential be reduced to pixels. Instead, give them the richness of real experiences. Experiences that shape not just who they are today, but who they will become tomorrow. Thank you for your time. See you in the next lesson.